Thanks to your generous donations, we've begun the work on Burrell House to convert it into Winchester Hospice. We've been overwhelmed with response, and as you can see all around us, that building work has begun. The plan is to transform this building into an inpatient unit with 10 individual bedrooms with ensuite bathrooms that will feel much more like a home than a hospital. Here, our patients and their families can spend special time together, focusing on their dignity, their quality of life, and enjoying the beautiful garden and building, whilst also receiving care from our specialist teams.
The hospice is urgently needed. Currently, people living in and around Winchester who need and will benefit from hospice care are having to travel either to Southampton, Andover or Basingstoke.
This time next year, Burrell House will become a specialist hub for palliative care. We will be able to welcome our first ever patients to Winchester Hospice. However, we still urgently need your help to refurbish and equip this building to make it into a fully functioning hospice.
There are people I see every day who ask whether Winchester Hospice is open yet and are surprised that they would have to travel quite so far for hospice services. So with your help, we can do this together.
Telling friends and family that you were effectively going to be leaving them at some point soon, whilst you were sort of still in your 50s, is pretty hard. I was diagnosed with esophageal junction cancer, so that's a tumour that was on my food pipe. Sadly, they also told me that that had spread from there into other nearby organs and into lymph nodes, and that makes it inoperable. So what was on offer from that point was palliative care rather than curative care. And boy, that sort of news hits you like a sledgehammer.
Viv and I met through theatre and music, because it's that really we have in common in terms of our interests. Viv, she has always been an extraordinarily energetic and dynamic person. Somebody recently called her a pocket rocket, yeah, that she liked that because it fitted really. Viv one evening began to get a very severe pain, tummy pain, and had to take herself off to bed. It turned out that Viv had ovarian cancer. It's one of the nastiest ones because it hides itself for a long time, and then it isn't, at the moment, curable. The new situation for Viv is, sadly, that she is coming towards the end of her life.
Absolutely shocked to see that in Winchester there's no real palliative care services that operate outside usual business hours, and certainly not at weekends. In truth, it's really taking your turn in A&E. And if you've ever been in A&E on a Friday night or a Saturday night, you wouldn't wish on anyone, particularly someone with a terminal condition, to sit alongside. That it just would strip away dignity.
There's a very, very powerful feeling that Viv has, I know. You want it to be possible to live well every day, right to the last day, and to feel that you are, if not at home, then in surroundings that feel familiar and like a place where you belong.
Sadly, I'm not going to outrun this condition, and what I'm trying to make happen is that we get Burrell House open as the Winchester Hospice facility as quickly as we can. Today it's a building site, and it's good to see we've got contractors on site, but my time is now limited, and I just need to make sure that we raise the funds so it is open when I need it most.
We've all been so touched by the support that we have been given by the people of Winchester and the surrounding villages. We've been very humbled and feel quite honoured that you've taken us to your hearts. It's a community project and we're really grateful for all that you do for us. Amazing fundraising has been happening over the last 2 years and we've made great progress, but we now need your help more than ever.
Perhaps you would consider being a hospice champion, which provides regular support and regular giving, both to the hospice whilst it's being constructed, but also in the future to provide for patients and their families at the hospice.
If you could support Winchester Hospice, our patients and our staff would be incredibly grateful. Thank you.
With one big push over the next few weeks and months, you and your communities in Winchester can help us raise the money to open Winchester Hospice on time and provide as much care and support as we can for those people experiencing life-limiting illnesses and also those nearing the end of their lives. We have 1 year to do it.